Is there a cure for HIV? HIV is a virus that attacks the immune system, specifically the CD4 cells, which help the immune system fight off infections. Before we give a yes or no answer, you need to hear the following explanation. Antiretroviral therapy (ART) is the standard treatment for HIV, effectively suppressing the virus's replication and slowing down the progression of the disease. While ART has transformed HIV from a once fatal illness to a manageable chronic condition, it is not a cure. Individuals with HIV must adhere to a lifelong regimen of medication, which can have side effects and may not be accessible to everyone worldwide. The search for a cure has been a relentless pursuit, with researchers and scientists striving to unravel the mysteries of this complex virus. In recent years, significant progress has been made in the field of HIV research, but the question remains, can HIV be cured? First, let's understand that there are two types of cure: functional cure and sterilizing cure. A functional cure refers to the point at which the virus is controlled without the need for ongoing medication. A sterilizing cure, on the other hand, means completely eliminating the virus from the body. Achieving a functional cure is considered more realistic and has become the focus of current research efforts. Before we give a yes or no answer to the question, let's go through some of the past successful cures. There have been cases of functional cures and long-term remission. In 2008, the Berlin patient made headlines when he became the first person to be functionally cured of HIV. Timothy Ray Brown received a stem cell transplant from a donor with a rare genetic mutation that rendered them resistant to HIV. Subsequent research into similar approaches like gene therapy and CRISPR technology has shown promise in creating HIV-resistant immune cells. The most successful cure of HIV was accomplished via gene therapy, which entails knocking in protective genes to a person's immune cells that would protect them against HIV. The gene donor is usually a person genetically protected from HIV, meaning they have the protective gene. Unfortunately, the cost of this therapy is extremely high. Worse still, getting a compatible donor with the good gene is a difficult task because there are very few of them. To solve these problems, researchers are now working on what is called gene editing. With gene editing, there will be no need of a special donor and patients don't need to worry about compatibility. Scientists are exploring gene editing technologies like CRISPR to target and modify the DNA of HIV-infected cells. The goal is to render these cells resistant to the virus or eliminate the virus altogether. We have a video on this, and we will add a link to it in the description below. Another innovative approach is the use of immunotherapies and vaccines. The development of novel therapies and vaccines is another avenue of exploration. Broadly neutralizing antibodies, which can target multiple strains of HIV, are being investigated for their potential in preventing and treating the virus. Additionally, several vaccine candidates are undergoing clinical trials, offering hope for both prevention and potential cure strategies. Thirdly, researchers are developing long-acting therapies. The long-acting antiretroviral drugs or injectable formulations aims to reduce the frequency of medication administration, potentially improving adherence and treatment outcomes. We have a video on this, and we will add a link to it in the description below. You might be wondering why it is so difficult to cure this HIV. This is because the virus has what we call viral reservoirs in the body of the patients, where it remains latent and undetected by the immune system. Eliminating these reservoirs poses a significant challenge. We have a more detailed video on why HIV is difficult to cure. We will add a link to it in a description below. Now let's answer the question. Is there a cure for HIV? Yes, there is a cure for HIV, but the procedure is expensive, needs a special compatible donor, which are not easy to come by, and is only allowed for certain set of conditions. Although a few people appear to have been cured of HIV under special circumstances, there is currently no general cure for this virus, as researchers proceed with the quest for a cure. While challenges persist, the progress made in recent years offers hope that a cure for HIV may one day become a reality. Until then, continue to keep your viral load low and improve your CD4 count so that your viral load and CD4 count will not be a problem when the cure is ready. We also have a video on how to boost your CD4 count, and we will add a link to it in the description below. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified when we release the next video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Note that knowledge is advancing by the day, and we will like to always post an update on new advances on how to stay healthy. You can contact us via the link in the description below for any medical inquiry. You are watching Zoom Hospital channel and listening to work of Dr. Kayode.